But you already know the deal. Let me get that up here. There it is. There it is. Digits to dial are 412-346-6955. Once again, 412-346-6955. Do want to talk, man? How we feeling about the Steelers 2025 draft class, man? Derek Harmon, Caleb Johnson, Jack Sawyer and company. You know what I mean? How we feeling? How we feeling? All right, alrighty. Got this thing popped up, ready to roll. And let's get this here first caller. Let's see. All right. Let's see who this is. Let's see. Hello. Who I'm on the hotline with, baby? Talk to me. Who I'm on the hotline with?
Hey, Boo Man, what's up, bro?
Man, what's up, Boo Man? How you?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Man, I can't complain, man. It's a Friday. I'm feeling good. I'm getting the phone with you. So, you know, man, it's going to be a good vibe today, man. Definitely.
Yes, sir.
But talk to me, Boo Man. How you feeling about this here 2025 NFL draft class, man? Obviously, we know the gang, man. Derek Harmon, Caleb Johnson, Jack Sawyer, Y.A. Blackwool, Howard, Carson Bruner, and Dante Kent. What's your energy towards the guys, man?
I'm loving it, man. From top to bottom, man. I'm loving it, man. Like, first pick with Derek Harmon, heartfelt moment.
Oh, yeah.
But,
yeah.
Hey, still a player that I think can, be able to give us a need that we've been needing for these past couple of years, especially since Tua left, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he able to fill that spot in. And third round pick, Caleb Johnson, I'm really excited about him. I'm ready to see him, man. I see a little bit of Najee. I think it's because of the two. And Le'Veon Bell a little bit, man. But I'm eager to see how he get in the fold, man, and give us some plays that we've been really need, especially explosive plays, man. So I've just been watching so much film on him. And I'm just ready to see him in the pass, man, and see what he do.
No,
and,
I love that. Love the excitement about Caleb, man. And I'm with you.
Yeah, Jack Sawyer was the kind of odd one. I'm not familiar with him, but I've been kind of just looking at a couple of films, though, man.
Yeah.
But he look real solid. That's the only one I was just scratching my head on. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, but I'm.
He said we got too many of these dudes. Why we got so many outside linebackers going on right now, man?
Hey, man. I'm eager to see how they put him in and what they do with him, man. But like I said, I like Herbert, so I know it's kind of gonna eat into his snap count, though.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just eager to see how they use him and how they place him in the fold. And the big guy, what is it? Y-A?
Yeah, Y.A. Y.A. Black.
Oh man, I like him too, man. I really like him. I'm ready to see him get in the fold and kind of see what he can do for it. Like I said, we've been needing those big guys, man.
336 pounds. I'm like, yo, do you know how big that is? God, dog. He's a monster, man.
I'm ready for it, man. We've been needing guys, especially like young guys too, because we've just been having like old guy, but I think with those young guys, man, it kind of give us a little bit of youth and kind of just, energy, man, that we've been needing, man. We just been kind of looking just like we've been trying to hold up, man, but for dear life, man, these last few years, man. So I'm liking that we invested more in that. And this guy Will Howard, I kind of been up, like I think y'all been talking about him, so I've been kind of just been. Maybe it's because y'all been talking about it and it's kind of been on my radar, but he look good, man. He really look good. I'm glad we got him, especially for just the 6th round pick, man. Yeah. I'm eager to see what he do, man. I may be kind of going before putting the horse before the cart, the cart before the horse.
Yeah.
But I want to I want to see him faster than I want to see Mason right now, man.
Oh.
Maybe it's because it's just a new guy.
With TG saying the only thing better than new is new. I get it, baby. Yeah. The only thing better than new is new.
Hey, and I like Mason. It ain't no kind of. I just want to, I kind of want to put him out there, just see what he do, man. Because like I was watching the he was on Gruden.
The Gruden count.
I like his personality, man.
Yeah.
He's fun. Like it's easy to get behind him. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys, man, that you can really easy get behind, man, with his personality, man, the energy he brings and stuff like that. So I love to see him with the guys that we have, man, especially a young group as well. You know what I'm saying? It'll be eager to see him. And the last two guys, I really don't really know of, man. So
in terms of Carson Bruner, you know that Pac-12 ball, man. We won't get a lot of Pac-12 on this side too much, man.
Yeah. So I'm just however they use them, I'll just be watching, keeping an eye on them though. But those other guys, man, I'm very ready for them to get in the fold, man, and kind of see what they're gonna bring to the table, man.
I like it.
Really need it, man.
I like it, Boo, man. Yeah. And I can tell you've been tapping in, man. I can tell you've been watching the dudes, man. Just listen to how you talk. Man. I'm like, oh yeah. You definitely been looking at them for sure. Yeah.
Around this time, that's all I've been watching, man. I love this time. It gets you hype, man.
I know facts, man.
And the stuff that you bring, and it kind of just even hypes it even more, man. So
no, man, appreciate you on that, man.
I love it, man. I love it, man.
Hey, shout out, man. Let's get it. Hey, let me know, man, what you getting into this weekend, man. Also, man, I know it's Friday. We here now.
Hey, it's Cinco de Mayo weekend, man. So I'm gonna try to,
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna give me a little taco, a little tequila.
Okay. Taco, tequila. Gotta get it in. You know that.
Yeah, man. Yes. And I'm gonna try to do that and try to, check up on these guys, man. Like you said, watch these guys, man. Just kind of, excite me even more. You know what I'm saying, before the actual real thing start, man. But hopefully we can have Aaron Rodgers, man.
Hey, man, look, fingers crossed. Look, maybe he waiting on Cinco de Mayo to make the announcement. All right, he gonna show up with a sombrero on, tequila and tacos. He's like, hey, I'm ready, Steelers Nation. Let's go.
Hey, we all can take a shot to that,
Hey, seriously, man. Seriously. So, shoot, I like that right there. Hey, but shout out to you, though, Boo, man. Appreciate you, man, from the heart, man, because you've been rocking out with the show for a minute, too, man. From the heart.
The stuff that you're doing, bro, and keep on getting it, man. I love everything that you're doing, man, especially with the changes and stuff. I'm like you tell TG, man. I'm glad he's on more. I love to see him on more, man. Hey,
shout out to the homie, man.
Anytime we get some TG action, it's always a good time.
Hey, man. Respect on that, man. No, respect on that. Like I said, definitely appreciate that, man. Hey, have a safe weekend out there, too, all right, baby?
You too, man.
Let's get it. Shout out. Shout out right there to Boo, man. Good time talking with him, man. Every once in a while, man, gotta talk to the gang. All right, I do see some more calls coming in. Like I said, phone lines are open. 412-346-6955 are the digits to dial. You call in, I'm gonna call you back. You know, that's how it goes. All right. But let's tap in. I got another one that just called in. Let's see who this is. Player. All right.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me, baby. Who I'm on the hotline with?
You got Frank K here.
Oh, out there in Arizona. Shout out to Frank K. If I remember correctly, yes, it is AZ, man. How you doing, Frank? What's the word with you, man?
Man, another day in paradise, Arthur.
Man,
great day, man. It's going to be 70, 80 degrees today.
Oh, you're living
hot yet,
you're living good over there.
Man.
Living real good.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's talk a little bit then, since you're living good out there, baby, in Arizona, where it's beautiful weather. How you feeling about this draft class? Is the draft class as beautiful as that weather over there, man?
Man, for right now, I like those first four picks. They stand out more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, Harmon, we got Cam 2.0, is what everyone's saying.
Facts.
He's got all the measurables, long arms, good measurables. Man, our kind of guy also, very important. OKG, as we always say.
Mm-hmm.
So that sticks out like a sore thumb. Second round or third round, Caleb, man, we just got a young stud who can run faster than that combine.
Let's go.
That's the best way of putting it.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're rounding it off by getting a guy that we didn't think would be there with Jack Sawyer.
Facts.
And I know we may not have needed that edge backup 3-4 spot right this second, but as we know and have we seen over the years, when those guys get injured, that takes a toll on our D.
It can get thin quick. Really quick, man.
Real quick.
Really quick.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. So I think Sawyer provides solid depth there, as a number 4 guy, potential special teams, but man, and then doubling down to get another big man to plug the front.
Let's go.
And I'm not going to pronounce his name right, so
you good?
Arthur.
Why, you good? Why,
Why Black.
There you go.
Man, he shouldn't have been there. So those first 4 picks, great value. Can't argue that.
Yeah.
And then Will Howard, man, I'm not a Will Howard fan, so to speak.
Oh, okay,
but he's
okay.
growing on me. He's growing on me. He's growing on me. I'm not expecting a starter by any means, right away. It's going to take some time.
Mm-hmm.
But again, OKG. He does and says all the right things. He's going to bust his tail.
Mm-hmm.
That Gruden podcast that I watched with him on there for an hour, Gruden loved him. Gruden doesn't, he knows what he's doing for quarterbacks for the most part. I mean, and then obviously bringing in, the Bruner, a little homegrown, or
hey, look, come on, man. Gotta keep the bloodlines active. Is it a draft? If we don't have some type of family tie, we need some type of, did your daddy play? Your uncle play? Who you know over here, man? We need somebody. Keep the gauntlet going.
Yep. So then, obviously, I'm not expecting much out of that position from him. Special teams, core guys come in. We need that. And then Dante Kent, I'm not going to lie, I had no clue, who he was.
Yeah.
Was not on my radar at all, but that was the one thing, Moats, that I truly thought we were going to go a little bit more aggressive on. Was the slot guy.
Okay.
I like Big Play Slay. I'm not sure if we can call him that anymore.
Hey, Super Bowl champ Big Play Slay, man. Super Bowl champ Big Play Slay.
Facts. You're right. You're facts, bro. Facts. But having said that, age is still, especially at that position in the league.
Yeah.
That is the most athletic position in football, in my opinion.
Oh, it is.
So
Trust me, it is.
I mean, I'm 34, and so I know you're right about that age also. Yeah. You know what it's like, and I'm not competing.
Hey, look.
And working out.
Start slowing down. Your knees ache a little more, that back a little. Take what happened here? When did this start? Yeah.
Exactly. But I still love that pickup. I love Corey Trice, continuing to grow in that role. We got the aliens.
Yeah. Big facts on that.
Aliens,
Big facts.
Yep. I do think, that we should have maybe addressed that a little bit earlier. But, again, I can't argue with those first 4 value picks. Those are, I mean, man, we did not think, most people didn't think they'd be there.
Oh, no. Look, listen, Jack Sawyer, man, people thought second, third round. So the fact that, like you said, that's available to you in the 4th, it's like, yeah, this is literally a best player available. How do you pass up on this dude? And he was the team captain on their defense. That was one of the things that, when you hear Coach Tom, you hear some of these people talk about Jack specifically. It's like, man, you look at what he had to lead defensively when they came out of that Michigan game. And it's like, man, that dude, that's a dog. So you feel great about, what he brings. But I think that that's more so why that pick was made versus it being a true need per se. Unless you not as confident about TJ and this deal getting done. You ain't feeling that, are you?
100% agree.
Okay.
Well said.
Okay. Yep. Now I do want to circle back to you though real quick.
We're getting that deal done.
I would say it's got to get done, right? I'm not even entertaining it not getting done. I'm just all the way positive. It's going to work. It's going to get done. It's TJ Watt, all right? But I did want to ask you, though, man, because you had said with Will Howard, he wasn't your necessarily first preference, but he's growing on you. What are some of the things, for you, man, that you kind of like about him, but also kind of have you hesitant about his game, man?
I like the wheels for a big man. I mean, those measurables, 6 Josh Allen type size. I'm not saying he's Josh Allen by any means necessary, but to have those measurables, that's a start. Good starting point. And then he's got the wheels that we saw at K-State. He didn't portray him necessarily all the time in the Big Ten, better competition last year at Ohio State, obviously, but he's got the wheels. I mean, he can get out and move north and south and get downhill. Obviously, east and west is very different, but I do like that angle. I think the arm was a little bit there was just games last year when I'd watch most, and I'm a big NFL guy more than college for football. But some of the college games I watched, I think I maybe watched the wrong game where he did not play too well. I think I saw him slide early in the year.
It can happen.
And that slide was hard to forget about, but to rebound and bounce back from that and to see him go on and lead the team. They were the best team last year, obviously. How many picks were taken? 15% of the draft.
On,
the first 45 picks were from Ohio State. So just a fun fact right there. They had the best team in football. But to lead the team, like you mentioned about Sawyer on defense, he looked like the guy on offense.
He's the captain. Captain on offense, yeah.
Yes, sir. So I do like that component. I think he's got the intangibles, to start, and learning behind someone like A-Rod, I think would still be the best case, obviously, for right now, based on the available options, obviously. But having said that, I still think that Will, would be a good position to learn for a year, sitting behind a guy like that, or even Mason, worst case scenario. If we have to ride with Mason, I'm not opposed to doing that this year, worst case scenario, and having Will learn behind him for a year. Then we go all in with our 10 or 11 picks that we have, on display for next year and get ready to move up and trade up and get a QB in the top 15, top 10 if we have to.
I like it. I mean, you look at how many draft picks we have available going into next year right now. And with some of those projected comp picks, we're going to have a 100%. Lot of ammunition if we really want to move up in that first round to do anything quarterback wise, man. Like, we're going to have plenty of that. So I like where we are coming out of draft weekend. I just think that, like you said, man, if Rodgers is here, I think we like it a lot more than, if he's not here. But we in a good spot. I'm like, we kind of in the best of both worlds. We kind of in the best of both worlds right now, man.
Bro, can I switch it up on you?
Talk to me, man. Let's do it. Heck yeah.
The Sanders drama. Shador.
Yeah.
I know Nor and some of our guys in the chat, love Sanders. And I've been up and down on him.
Yeah.
I like Dion. I like Prime. But, man, Sanders, Shador just was hard to be a fan of in college.
Okay.
Especially when you see some of this, in my opinion, some of the stuff that we've seen come out after the combine and the draft. And some of the, reports that we've seen from some of these, GMs, et cetera. I'm not saying there's collusion involved.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if you're going to be a player that they think could lead a franchise, the quarterback is the most important position in the game.
1,000%.
I don't think anyone would collude to that degree where they're going to, not take a guy they think can lead their franchise. Right. I have a hard time believing that truly in my heart. But having said that, we need to have a guy that's our kind of guy. And if we had any concern about that with bringing in Shador as a backup, if we got him in the 4th round or even before the Cleveland Browns in the 5th round, my concern was, having him as a backup and then just that potential drama that we've already seen play out with GP and some of these other guys that aren't really, necessarily, the best teammates is, I guess, the nicest way of putting it. But, man, I just truly think that this was a blessing in disguise getting Will the more that I think about it, man, instead of Shador, just because all this stuff that I'm hearing after the fact of how he handled some of these combine interviews, and especially the one with New York Giants head coach
Brian Dable,
had him brought him a playbook essentially, or something, that he was going to test him on, and he said, "Nah, maybe not. You're not. This isn't for you. Maybe not. I'm not your guy."
Yeah,
it's like, man, you're not bigger than the shield, my friend. That is the one thing the NFL makes very clear to everyone. We saw it with AD when he was at the top of his game.
Oh, absolutely,
at the top of the league.
Absolutely,
we saw that fall off very quick.
Absolutely,
So that's the thing that it was hard for me to get fully on board. I think the talent is there, with Shador, obviously. But, man, some of the, concerns that he displayed were just, a little bit, too much, I think, for, in my opinion, for us to get comfortable. Even though as bad as I wanted him, I don't know. I'm just thinking this may be a blessing in disguise, when we see what happens in Cleveland, 6 months, a year from now, 2 years from now. I could be entirely wrong, obviously.
Frank K, trust me,
man,
you don't have to say you think it was. It was. He didn't get drafted to the 144th overall. So clearly the teams felt some type of way about how he was conducting himself. If we want to sprinkle in some of the collusion, sure. But as a whole, we know there are multiple factors. So I think that everything that you're saying is valid with that. And the difference, I think, also with very confident players, right? Because I throw him in extremely confident, right? I still don't feel like he's arrogant. I feel like he's just very confident. But the thing is this, when you have that type of confidence, your play has to be almost astronomically better than the next guy. Otherwise, it's going to rub off a lot of people the wrong way. And I think for him, that's kind of what took place. When you talk about, and we don't know how valid these reports are, but when the reports are coming out that, teams are giving you pre-draft materials to come prepared for in the meeting, and you blow that off, they don't take that the best way. Because now you're acting as if, like you just said, Frank K, you're bigger than the shield, and nobody's bigger than that. And to me, that's the only times where we will see them say, I will prove a point more so than care about winning. And you brought up AB. I could bring up Colin Kaepernick. We could talk Ray Rice, like Josh Black or Josh Gordon, Justin Blackman. Like, there are a list of guys, Ocho Cinco Tia, where we're like, no, those guys still could have helped you win a Super Bowl while they were playing. But because of it was just too loud or it was too negative, you would much rather move on without them than with them, regardless of what their actual, knock was. Because with all those dudes I just named, they all have different levels of what their quote unquote like grievance or issue is from an NFL's perspective. But once again, nobody is bigger than the Shield. And I think for him, that was a hard lesson that he had to learn. But hopefully he's learned that, and we'll see, kind of what plays out for him. But I will agree with you, though. Will Howard, to me, profiles better in Arthur Smith's system than Shedeur when you talk about some of just the mobility with him. When you hear how he felt about Justin Fields, it's like, all right, Will Howard is more in line with that than Shedeur is. So we will see how this thing plays out, though, man. But I like it, Frank K. I like it, man. What you get into this weekend, though, before we get up out of here, man?
Well said, Moats. No plan so far. I may go up to Mount Lemon, get a little fishing.
Okay.
Maybe stock some trout up there at the lake. So we don't got much fishing down here in Arizona, but that is one thing I look forward to doing here.
Hey, I like it there, man.
Yeah, a little hotter.
Like it. Well, look,
How about
enjoy the
yourself,
weekend.
though? What do you got going this weekend,
Man,
Moats?
shoot. We got Pittsburgh Marathon. We got my dog, Ryan Shazier, has his charity event this weekend. Yeah, we outside this weekend,
Okay.
man. We outside. We outside. And little man got a baseball game. We outside, baby. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. So hopefully weather
That'll
is
work,
good.
Moats.
All right.
Perfect, man.
But let's get
Have
it,
a great
man.
weekend, man. Yep. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the time with the fam.
No, without a doubt. Likewise, baby. Appreciate you again. Peace.
Okay. All right.
Shout out to the homie Frank K, man, tapping in for a little bit with it this morning, man. Let's take another call or two, man, while we getting it in. All right. Let's see. Somebody just called. Let's call you back real quick. Let's see who this is calling me. I'm gonna call you right back then. Whoever this is, because you're calling right now. You done called like a couple times. Let me see what this is. Let me see what this is real quick. I'm gonna call him up. I'm saying.
Hello?
Yo. Let me take a guess. Is this Aaron? That sounds like Aaron in the background. Is that Aaron over there?
Yeah, man.
All right. I look. I see in the air. I was like, I think that's North Carolina, right? I think that might be it.
Yeah, that's
it.
Charlotte.
Shout out,
you
man.
hadn't seen me since the Daniel Jones conversation.
Yeah. What's the word with you, baby?
Man, I'm hype about the drive.
Let's get it,
For
man.
real.
Talk to me, man. So, what was your favorite pick, man? What we like, what we don't like? What's your energy on it, man? Let's go.
Well, I've been a fan for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So you say some things in the draft and then they come true. I want to lean on last year's draft.
Okay.
When you said, the tackles might be gone and then the corners might be gone. JPJ not going to make it. All of them. And then Darnell came through. And he was like, maybe Darnell in the first round.
Shout out.
And then we still got him.
Shout out, baby. I love it. I love it, man.
And then same thing happened this year with Caleb Johnson.
Come on, man. Think about
we thought we was going to have to get Caleb with the 21st overall pick. At least I did.
Think about how people talked about running back. And they had a run on these running backs. That was the other crazy part, too. That's between the middle of the back of the first and in the beginning of the second. I'm like, yo, all the running backs, it's 4 gone. It's 5 backs gone the first 60 picks. Like, this is crazy right now. But yeah, shout out to Caleb, man. Shout out to Caleb. Yes, man.
I was like, look, Omar Khan, please don't listen to TG. Please don't listen to TG.
TG said you can get all these backs in the 5th, 6th, and something like, TG, it's 5 backs gone in the first 60 picks, bro. What are you no, bro. Running backs are back, man. Running backs, they back up, all right? Stock back up on running backs right now, man.
Especially the way we use running backs,
right.
The way we run them into the ground,
all right.
The way that we kind of, we block up the front. Now, me, I got faith in the blocking, but some of us Steelers fans, they be like, oh, they running into the wall.
Hey, look, I'm like, yeah, we done invested in these trenches, man. Now go get you somebody to hand that thing off to, man. And Caleb looks good. I don't know if it was the black and gold from Iowa, but I'm like, yo, you already looked the part. You just look like a Steeler. You look good.
And, I got the faith that man can catch. I don't got the proof, but I got the faith.
Yeah. He can't catch, though. He definitely can catch.
I got the faith that man can run or the pass block. I don't got the proof, but I got the faith.
Yeah. Hey, look, we'll say this. Off of sheer size alone, he should be able to pass block. To me,
easily
6'2", 226, that's plenty big enough to block any linebacker, especially inside backers that are going to be blitzing. We know outside linebackers are a different animal, but they're not being asked to block that one-on-one. He's going to have to block the Patrick Queens, the Peyton Wilsons of the world. He has the size to do that. It's just going to more so be technique and effort. You know, that's the thing that separate Najee and L. Bell and James Conner from a lot of these other running backs that are bigger guys. It's like, you got to be able to actually stand up in there and hit somebody in the face, man. But if you could do that, you can play here.
And then still pull out your specialty. You know, that little Haitian zone run to the outside.
Go.
What you say, Melvin Gordon?
He got a little Melvin on him. Yeah, got a little Melvin on him, man.
Yeah, I'm so hyped for that boy. But, I mean, that's just the favorite pick. I still got Derek Harmon.
Okay.
I prayed for Derek Harmon.
He said, I used to pray for times like this, man. Yeah.
Hey, and now I still pray for Derek Harmon, Mama. I still pray for Moats, Mama.
Seriously, I appreciate you on that too, man.
I love all of that.
Definitely appreciate you on that, man.
I pray for healing and consolation and the mentalities that y'all can keep carrying on with the
legacy
light that
stuff.
y'all keep shining into this. Absolutely.
No. And like I said, I definitely appreciate it, man. It ain't easy. Every day you feel it, you be like, God, dog, bro, this really for real? So I can only imagine what Derek is going through with all of these emotions being so fresh for him, man.
Mm-hmm. So it was just heartbreaking the next day on Saturday or on Friday.
Yeah.
When you hear all the stuff that happened, I was like, man, it sent me into a little. Whew.
Yeah, no,
But
that's real.
Secondarily, that's Harmon. That's Caleb Johnson.
Okay.
And then you talk about you waiting in the fourth round. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. And the quarterback's still on the board.
And Shador is still sliding.
Man.
We're like, yo.
I'm sitting with my family. It's a whole beach house. I'm on vacation. The whole beach house is Steelers fans.
You was on vacation for the draft?
I was. And we was having a good old time.
Where'd you go on vacation? No invite? That's crazy. What? Where was you at? Where were you
Myrtle Beach.
Nice.
We spent about 3 bands on a beach house for the weekend.
Let's go.
We went crazy.
Let's go.
All Steelers fans.
Man, you did
and
it
we
right.
Were sitting,
y'all did it right.
My cousin wanted Shador. He was pissed the night before about the running back. He wanted Shador then. I was like, no, trust in Khan. Look, and really, I wanted Alec Maynard, the wide receiver in the
Stanford,
fourth.
the big boy. Yeah,
that's what I was looking for.
Yep, because he was on the board too during that time. Oh, man.
And then when we ended up taking Jack, I was like, okay.
Hey, look, the pass rusher in me, the outside linebacker in me had to like the pick by default. I'm like, you know what? Us outside linebackers got to stick together. So, yes, you can never have enough of them. But, yeah, I was like, man, I ain't thinking that was that much of a need at that standpoint. But all right.
Look, we had to turn off the draft and start watching highlights. We was confused. I thought he was an interior linebacker at first. I was like, oh, okay, he behind Nick Herbig. Okay, I see it now.
Yep. It's like, all right, this is an interesting one. Yeah. Nice little luxury pick.
Said, so the Steelers, they didn't need no edge rusher. They the strongest edge rusher in the league.
Come on, man.
The rich get richer, my boy.
Clearly, yeah. That's funny,
and then,
right there.
You know, we got the 7th round picks coming. Oh, how I forget Will Howard.
Talk about that quarterback now. We got a little QB action. They call him Baby Big Ben. I'm gonna throw that out there, Baby Big Ben. You see what he built like?
So you don't like that Josh Allen talk?
Get him off my dog. Put him on 7, man. Put him on 7.
No, he got a little everything in him, man. I'm hoping for that boy. You know, I'm a Mason believer. Like, I've been fighting the internet talking dirty about Mason. So.
All right. And Mason, we trust. Hey, look. You know he owes South Carolina cat anyways, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Look. Shout out to the Carolinas, all right? Shout out to the Carolinas.
Shout out to the Carolinas.
Shout
out J. Cole.
Let's go. Big facts. Let's go.
But, yeah, it was a solid draft, man. Always in calm, we trust. Yeah. I even believe in the undrafted free agents.
Okay.
My boy Sebastian Castro.
I like Sebastian. Yeah, yo, we sticking with the Iowa. We like, yo, you play for Iowa. All right, you get a chance. You Iowa guy. We got time for you too.
Y.A. Black.
I'm like, yo,
Sebastian Castro.
All right, we did Logan Lee last year. Remember that? That's another
Logan
Iowa
Lee?
cat. Yeah, let's say, look, we're gonna tap on them Iowa dudes now. Yeah.
So I'm hoping that is, Sebastian Castro and Beanie Bishop in there wrecking havoc. I know we picked up a free agent.
Yeah.
that could also be in this slot corner competition. I think there's actually 4 guys in that slot corner competition.
It's some dudes, man. It's we're gonna see. And then you also still have a guy like Juan Thornhill who could project down into that slot. We obviously know with him more health and availability, but yeah, man, we got a couple of dudes, man. We got a couple of options, man, to put in there in different styles too, man, where some are more cover guys, some are more physical, against the run and blitzing type. So I like what that's gonna look like, man. It's gonna get interesting come training camp, man.
All I'm saying is, if we sign Aaron Rodgers, then the job got to go to Beanie.
Okay.
Rodgers knows.
Okay.
Rodgers knows.
Hey,
There's 2 interceptions on your boy.
Come on, man. Hey, look. And if you sign, you got to sign both footballs, too. You already know that, Rodgers. As soon as once you rock out, you signing both footballs. And there ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, you know what time we on, man.
Mm-hmm. And then tell TG to start grooming our next slot corner,
Let's
too.
go. Come on, man. Hey, look like TG. I know you got another one of the ones over there, all right? TG over here trying to get
them prepped and ready.
Hey, look, TG trying to get it going down in Norfolk State, all right? He down there with Mike Vick and company, man, all right? So I'm like, hey, TG.
Prep them boys.
Just get them right,
tell
coach
them
them
that
up.
the standards.
Come on,
cut
man.
their eyelids off before they even get in the draft.
You know what it is. You know what it is.
I appreciate you, Moats, taking my call, big bro.
Hey, you already know it's all love, Aaron, man. Appreciate you, man. What you get into this weekend before we get up out of here, too, man?
Shoo. I thought I was working the weekend. Found out I got Sunday off. So I'm about to schedule me a little haircut. Get me right.
Get fresh to death. I already know what it is, man. Salute to you there, Aaron, man. Appreciate you as always, baby.
Yes, sir, Master Moats.
Let's get it.
I bid you adieu, good sir.
Let's get it, baby. Peace. Shout out, man. Hey, I rocks for Aaron, man. All right. So far, man, we 3 for 3 on these calls today. All right, man. Let's get one more in, and then after that, man, we're gonna get up out of this thing. But you know the digits to dial: 412-346-6955. All righty. Oh, somebody's calling in. All right. Let's get him going. And I know this one. I know this one. I know this one. Come on now. I know this one. Come on.
Yo.
There he is. We talking about Rod Dollars. I know who that is. I know this one. Yeah. How my dog doing, man? What's the word with you, man?
Man, I'm all right, man. I'm in there. I'm hanging in there, man. Trying to keep the mental right. That's all.
Big facts on that. Big facts, man. Let's talk, though. You know we got to talk about it, Rod. How you feeling about these draft picks, man? Who stood out to you? Who you like? Who you got questions about? All right, what's the energy?
All right, man. First of all, my favorite pick in the draft was Jack Sawyer. I did not think he was going to be there. And the whole leading up to the draft, me and my pop's been going back and forth about it, right? Because he like, man, we should, he like the whole, like, should we release TJ Watt or not, right? And he said something that was crazy. He was talking to one of his dudes that said something. He was like, the only way I let go of TJ Watt is if we pick up a guy like Jack Sawyer. And he was sitting right there. And when I looked at Jack Sawyer's film and I looked at TJ Watt, I'm like, bro, we picked up TJ Watt 2.0. Up and down. They were the uniforms alike. They were the same helmet, the same face mask. And the Steelers organization, if y'all are hearing me right now, can we please give him 33? Don't even think about it. Give him 33.
Hey, look, break out the Merrill Hodge. Break out the Merrill Hodge on him, man.
Come on. Hey, give it to him. Don't even think about it. He had it at Ohio State. Give him 33. That's not even waste no time on that. That's his jersey number immediately. We ain't wasting no time on that. All right, on to the next one. But,
if you put Jackson in at 33, man, he better come out this thing smoking. Hey, all right, you already know.
And nice because I think he's gonna play a lot of special teams, so that'd be like a nice little special teams number right there.
Yeah,
special teams ace right quick. Yeah.
Hey, look, I love the size though, man. Like he looks the part, and that's the one thing I say about any Ohio State player. They all just look like Yep, you were created in a lab, and they said this is what the prototype looks like. 6'4", 260. Some tattoos. Hand. Yep, there you go. There, he's ready to roll. And you're like, bro,
that's it.
You looked the part, man. You dang sure looked the part, man.
They scout NFL ready talent, man.
I can dig it.
That's all. And then we filled. Oh, shout out to Omar Khan, man, because we filled in every hole that we needed. And starting from Derek Harmon, that's Cameron Hayward Jr. right there. Then we went to Caleb Johnson. We know he could tote that rock, but like the last caller said, can he pass block and can he catch out the backfield? Them the two biggest things in the NFL, especially in the system we trying to run.
No facts on that.
Yeah. Then from that, where we go from there?
Shoot, that was the Jack Sawyer pick after that, but
Jack
then we got that quarterback.
Then,
talk a little quarterback.
Yes. Let's talk about that. I just
little quarterback.
Y'all said Big Ben. I'm not about to put. And I'm a Steelers fan to the death of me. I'm not about to compare him to Big Ben just yet. No. I don't want to hear no Big Ben Jr. Now, what I will do...
Don't you put him on that, Josh. Don't you say Josh. Josh MVP. Don't you put him on Josh. Don't you put him on Josh. Don't you do that. Rod down. Don't you do it, Rod down. Don't you do it, Rod down. No. Listen
to me, man. That's the new generation quarterback. And when I went back to his film, when I watched him at Kansas State, and he was running the Wildcat and doing all that athletic stuff.
Oh, man.
That's who popped in my head. I ain't too Big Ben doing that. Josh Allen popped in my head immediately, like, okay, this dude can scoot down the field.
No.
Like, okay, let's
Y'all gotta stop this, man. Y'all gotta stop
this. Daniel Jones.
There we go.
Like
throw some Danny Dimes on him. Throw some Danny Dimes on him. Yeah, throw that on him, man.
Yeah. So athletic, run straight ahead, fast, get there, get to the point, boom. And then Yahweh, that's his name?
Wye. Yep.
Wye Black. Man, when we did that pick, I said, oh, yeah, we love the Big Ten. Our
you see us?
If you look at it, our
I went Wisconsin, Ohio State.
Man, I'm like, come on, man. So, yeah, with that blocking, then he fires off the ball. He has a motor.
Yeah.
So I like that. Man. And then the Monte Kent, right?
Dante.
Dante Kent. When I seen him, I just watched a little bit of his film, but the guy who popped out to me when I was watching him, especially the special teams play.
Say it.
He reminds me of Antoine Blake, man.
Ooh, shout out to Zilla, man. Antoine Valentino. Shout out to Valentino.
Good feet.
Yeah.
Like fast
feet
and good
crazy.
feet. And I think we missed one. I wasn't in the practices. I was young when we had Antoine Blake, and I didn't really go to the practices. But I think we missed one. If we would have put him at kick return or something, he probably would have been special, man. He could have did something back there.
Yo, shout out to my dog, man. I ain't heard that name in forever. That's my dude right there. That's my dude. Yeah.
Little dude, fast, quick, good feet.
Lightning quick, man.
Man,
tough though.
So,
tough little sawed off dudes, man.
Yep. And then all the undrafted free agents, I like them all, man. Rock Taylor. No, not Rock Taylor. The other dude we picked up. Is he from Indiana?
Oh, yeah. Keyshawn Williams. Yep, the receiver from Indiana. He wore, I think, number 5 over there.
I'm gonna have my eye on him, man. Let me come to the Latrobe, man. God willing.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna have my eye on him for sure throughout camp, man, because I like what I see out of him. Man.
Yo, he quick, but he's tough. I'm like, yo. I like when I see a smaller but tough physical receiver. I'm like, yo, all right, that's different. You zigging while they zagging. Let's get it.
Yep. I like that, man. And Sebastian Cash already said that, man. He looked like he could be a Steeler for a minute. He looked like he could fill in for if we let go of Miles Killebrew.
All right.
He could fill in.
Hey, look, with the black and the gold jersey, I'm like, yo, you already looked the part. But you watch him, you watch the effort, you watch him chase it, and you're like, okay, yeah, you go. Teams is for certain where you're gonna start it. All right,
listen,
you're for certain gonna start there, bro. Yeah.
When we come with that 3 safety, when Casey was coming in, I feel like he could be a little bit of that. Yeah,
you see him.
Yeah, I like everything, man. Omar Khan did his thing, man. Shout out to Omar Khan and Coach Steve, man.
No, let's get it, man. Let's get it. I like that, man. Like I said, man, good group, man. And all we need to do is give these guys opportunity. Now it's up to them to see how they develop, how they, continue to progress and carve out their roles. But a lot to be excited about with this class, man, with this, drafted and undrafted group of guys that we just brought in here, man.
Yes.
I like it. Well, talk to me, Rob, man. What you getting into this weekend, baby? You know, what's the weekend time? Where we at?
Yeah, man, it's Friday, man. I'm about to clock back into work because I snuck away for a minute. Man,
respect.
So love.
I like it.
Yeah, my daughter has a violin recital on Saturday.
Hey,
so
shout out.
Saturday morning, I'm going to be in there, listening to all that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Hey, look, enjoy that string instrument. Enjoy the daddy-daughter time, man. Keep doing your thing, Rod. You already know what it is, man.
Yes, sir, man. You do the same, man. Be safe, be smart out there, man.
We'll do it likewise, man. Appreciate you as always, though, baby.
All right. Shout out to the chat, too, man. Y'all be good.
Hey, there it is. There it is. All right, baby. Peace. Shout out. Man, y'all never let us down, man. Whenever we open up these here phone lines, man, y'all are always top notch with that thing, man. Shout out to everybody that called in. The homies. Boo Man. Shout out to Boo Man. Frank K out there in AZ. Aaron down in Charlotte, North Carolina. And, of course, the homie Rod Dollar. Mr. Sheralon. Mr. Sheralon. Big kudos to each and every one of y'all, man, for tapping in with the phone lines, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel.